This conference will now be recorded.
All right, I think we are all back. So I'd like to entertain a motion to enter back into regular session. Do I have a motion for that?
So moved.
Thank you, Brad. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Minya. All in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, so we are back in regular session. A couple of new business items and some are old business that I just wanted to kind of follow up on. One is just, as you all know, we interviewed, over 24, I think, over the last couple of months of folks interested in joining the Kingston Police Commission. My office is going to be reaching out to all of the ones that we did interview and to let them know one way or the other how what was decided. But I did want to mention tonight that after all of those interviews that I've decided to appoint Pastor Don Mapes to our Kingston Police Commission. He couldn't join us today because he had a previously scheduled engagement, but he will get appointed and will be with us in the next week or two, and then we'll be hopefully able to attend our December meeting. And so, but I do want to really thank everyone in the community that reached out. I really do hope that we'll be able to someday have a larger police commission to be able to allow more voices into this process. But I think Don's going to be a good fit with all of us and will help, serve the community. So, but thank you all for helping me with that process. It was definitely not easy. So other new business items, we've got a couple of resolutions that we want to be able to move forward tonight. One of them is regarding adopting a procedure for managing our police complaints. And so you can find this procedure on our City of Kingston Police Commission website related to the complaint process. And so I would like a motion to adopt our complaint process as published on our webpage. And what this does for us is allows us to have clear categories for complaints so that as we're reporting annually as to the complaints received and the status of those complaints, that we are being consistent. The four types of complaints are either unfounded, exonerated, not sustained, or sustained, and descriptions for those are also available on the city website under the Kingston Police Commission. And so I'd like a motion to adopt those categories.
I make a motion to adopt those categories.
Thank you, Shaniqua. Do I have a second?
A second.
Thank you, Minya. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, thank you. As we know, we also last month reviewed a complaint provided to us by Dr. Sablo, and so I'd like to be able to ask a motion related to that. And I can give it if someone wants to, actually motion it forward. But generally speaking, the motion would be related to the complaint. The Police Commission reviewed that complaint, and at this point, per our new categories that we just discussed, we found that complaint was not sustained. However, based on our conversations with Dr. Sablo and as a commission, we've identified that the officer involved in that situation is in need for some additional training in the areas of procedural justice, and that we as a commission ask the police chief to meet with that individual officer and work with that officer to make sure that they fully understand, the best ways for us to communicate with our residents when we are interacting with the public. And so do I have a motion for that?
So moved.
Thank you, Brad. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right. Thanks, Shaniqua. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay. All right. Thank you. Motion passes. And then our last motion is related to a use of force review that we as a police commission conducted related to an event on September 2nd. Based on review of the body cam footage from that incident, we have identified that one of our officers violated our general rule, a rule within our general rules related to what was the right term? That is
General Rules Policy number 601.85.
great. Thank you.
And I'll make that motion. I believe the motion is to authorize and request command discipline for the officer involved.
Thank you, Brad. Do I have a second on that?
Second.
Thank you, Minya. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. All right, and so those were our three motions for this evening. I appreciate everyone's time. Just a reminder tonight, there will be a town hall for the Re-envision Public Safety Task Force, and I want to thank commission members that are involved in that effort, and as well as the task force members. We will be meeting again next month during our regular scheduled time for our December meeting. And so with that, I'd like to take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Thank you, Minya. Second?
Second.
Thank you, Shaniqua. All in favor?
Aye.
All
Aye.
right. So we are officially adjourned. Thank you all very much. Be safe, be well, and we'll talk.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.